Hey, how's it going, eh? We're taking our tack up to the Great White North, where we're going to be taking a look at the very first leg of the Canadian Triple Crown, the $1 Million Queen's Plate, going 1.25 miles over the synthetic surface at Woodbine. There are 11 colts and geldings and 2 fillies going postward, and all have at least 1 1/8 race under their belt, but they're all making that big stretch to the 1.25 miles for the first time in this race. And as far as breeding's concerned, number 9, Mobilizer, number 8, Giant's Tomb, number 11, Hotep, and the filly number 13, Moment of Majesty, certainly have the best 1.25 mile breeding in this field. Now let's take a look at how this pace is likely to unfold. The brisk par numbers for this race are 94 for the first call and 104 for the second call. Folks, they will go nothing close to those figures here today. Take 9 or 10 ticks off of those times, and that's about the kind of pace we're looking at. Number 5, Big Red Mike, by the way, that's my nickname after a big loss. He'll be controlling the pace as he did in the Queen Plate Trial Stakes. And then you'll have number 8, Giant's Tomb, number 9, Mobilizer, and number 12, Mob the Warrior, run as this group right behind Big Red Mike with no more than 2 lengths separating those top 4. Now in this race, my top selection is going to be number 8, Giant's Tomb, going off at a juicy 12-to-1 morning line odds. In watching the Plate Trial Stakes replay, this one was the widest throughout. He's only making now his 3rd start off of a decent layoff. The money rider Mike Smith comes into town to take the mount, and he's bred to get this distance. I like the fact that Mike Smith can keep him very, very close and then just use this colt's amazing turn of foot to close the deal in the end. Number 5, Big Red Mike, no doubt about it, he's going to run another good one here. He's going to be controlling that pace. His form cycle, too, is on this beautiful ascent pattern, and he really wasn't used too hard in that last race. He'll slow them down again here up front, really putting in some sharp works for this event. Speaking of sharp works, number 13, Moment of Majesty, the filly, tossed in a sizzling bullet work here on June 26th. You know, all the talk is about this other filly, Roan Inish. But I think, and she was the gutsy winner of that Woodbine Oaks race, but I think Moment of Majesty is bred much, much better for this 1.25 mile distance, and I think she'll outrun her filly counterpart today. Number 9, Mobilizer. Mobilizer's out of the Frank Stronach stable and had the best trip of all in the plate trial. Pretty much an easy trip along the rail, no trouble encountered. He'll be right there with the other horses, but I think he'll be overbet. Number 11, Hotep, and number 12, Mob the Warrior, both figure in exactas underneath the Big Red Mike and Giant's Tomb. Now, are you looking for a 3rd place reverse pyramid trifecta bomber? Take a look at no further than number 3, Dee's Wando, and number 7, Ghost Fleet. I think both of these have a great chance to bust up the bottom at really, really long odds. Now, how are we going to bet this race? Well, let's get out there a little bit. We're going to single the number 8 horse in a Superfecta. Under the 8 horse, we're going to put the 5, 9, 12, and 13. In the 3rd tier, we're going to go with 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And on the bottom, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And for that reverse pyramid, take the 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 over the same, over 3, 7. There's your trifecta, reverse pyramid. So, good luck on the Queen's Plate. Great betting race, full field, great action. And for Horse Racing Nation, this is Mike Shuddy.